have Sonik finally got that combination between a super lightweight set of reels and an affordable price tag? I think with these VaderX Pro Carbons, they might have actually done that. So let's have a look at the 5 things you need to know about these reels. So the obvious place to start really is going to be the weight of them. And as I've said in the intro, they are carbon reels, so you'd expect them to be strong and lightweight. And they're definitely that. So these actually come in at about 510 grams. Now that probably doesn't mean a lot to you, but to put it into context, the newest version of the 𝘃𝗶𝗀𝗲s are actually 515 grams. And they're known to be kind of industry leading lightweight reels. So to be a little bit lighter than the newest 𝘃𝗶𝗀𝗲s at about a quarter of the price is pretty good going. So I think Sonik deserve a little bit of praise there. But how have they actually achieved this? Basically, the body and the rotor is made from carbon, so obviously that's where you get most of your lightweight nature from. The spool has been cut out as much as possible, we'll come on to that in the next point, and then the handle itself is made from a hard wearing aluminium, and then that's been anodized, so it strengthens it, and obviously it keeps it nice and lightweight. So before you lot get all excited in the comments, let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, we have seen honeycomb spools on other reels, but at the end of the day, when you're trying to save weight and you don't need a completely filled spool, why would you not save weight in this way? So Sonik have actually cut out more metal on these spools than any other spools on the market, so they are as lightweight as possible. But I thought it's probably better to address that before you lot get all excited and comments flying around everywhere. Yes, we have seen honeycomb spools before. So let's carry on with the looks. Now the body, like I say, the body is made completely from carbon, and it's quite nice. It hasn't been coated, so it's got a really raw sort of carbon feel to it. I mentioned already about the anodized handle. It's got a really nice dark wooden handle knob as well, so it's still nice and traditional, but it's all in keeping. So yeah, they've gone down the matte black route. Obviously that's what's popular at the moment, but they have still kind of kept to their VaderX look. There is a little red fleck when it comes to the drag here, so you can still see that it's a product from the VaderX range, but it is nice and subtle, matte black all over, and then you've got the white wording obviously on the spool, and then a little bit of white wording just saying exactly what the reel is. So overall, yeah, it's a really nice looking piece, and yeah, like I say, the kind of, it's almost like a brushed carbon look on the reel itself. Just, yeah, it's a really nice look to it. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, hit the bell icon so you get notified, and follow us on all our various social media channels, which are coming up along the bottom now. So it's clear that Sonik have put a lot of time and money into getting the weight right, making sure it's as light as possible, making sure it looks the part as well. But what's actually inside, because that's a big part of what counts. Basically, you've got 8 ball bearings, and that gives it a really nice, smooth, reeling in feeling, sensation, whatever word you want to call it. Really nice and smooth. So if you're casting long distances and then you're obviously retrieving to bait up again, or if you're actually lucky enough to catch a fish, then it's really nice and smooth for everything you need it to be smooth for, basically. That's probably not the most fluent, but the retrieval rate is really high as well. So it's got 4.6 to 1 retrieval rate. So for 1 turn of the handle, you get 4.6 turns of line onto the spool. So again, if you are casting big distances, then it really does make quite a difference. They really are serious contenders if you're looking for a new set of big pits. Jumping back to the outside of the reel, one of the first things you'll see is going to be that little red fleck on the cap. Basically this cap is how you adjust the drag. So Sonik have got a quick torque carbon drag system. So basically it's a really smooth drag, but it's nice and quick as well. So you can go from locked up like that to free spool in just half a turn of the cap. Now this makes it really good if you are playing fish, and obviously you just want to just make a couple of tweaks just to change the amount of line that you're putting out, just keep that tension going. So it makes it really easy to fine tune that. Plus when you're setting your rods as well, it's nice and easy. You haven't got to be turning, or if you get a bite, you haven't got to be turning to tighten it back up. So really handy, half a turn from free spool to tight, and like I say, it's nice and smooth as well. So the other thing you'll notice as well, which I noticed on a different reel, a different Sonik reel that I reviewed recently, the drag sounds really nice. It's only a little thing, but some of you might quite like that. So let's tighten that back up. Going back down the spool, you've got two spring-loaded line clips as well, so one on either side of the spool, which is quite handy if you want to mark up a couple of different places, and you can. And then just under this, you've got a nice floating line guard, so that's a really handy feature that Sonik have been putting on their reels of late, where basically it will stop any line going under the spool, because there's nothing worse than if you're playing a fish, your line goes under the spool, and somehow you've got to try and get your spool off to get your line back out. So yeah, really handy little feature, and I guess that's why it's classed as a pro reel, because every little thing like that has been thought about. Obviously underneath you've got your little switch to go from kind of normal operation to being able to backwind as well. Overall, it's packed full of features inside and out. So is this Sonik's best reel they've ever produced? I think it might be. And that's for a few reasons. Obviously everything that I've outlined within this video, but you can pick these up for about 120 quid as well. So like I say, there's reels out there which are about 4 times as much as these, and I don't think you get that much more for your money. So you can get a set of 3 of these for under, obviously, the price of one of a potential competitor's reel. So yeah, I think Sonik have outdone themselves with these, and yeah, very much fit into the VaderX brand. So the kind of ethos behind the VaderX brand is to give affordable products, decent products, without carp tax. And I think they've definitely done it in this reel. So let us know what you think in the comments. If you like it, let us know. If you don't like it, let us know as well, because we're always up for hearing your opinion on things. And if you want to see more of these videos, obviously make sure you subscribe to us, subscribe to Sonik as well. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.